Hey everyone, Sarah here again today. I am scrapping from my stash. I am using the Simple Stories Acorn Lane collection. I'm also using a cherry on top's sketch for this month. I believe it's by Becky Flick, and it's sketch number 351. And I stick pretty close to it. This is some corrugated cardstock that I had in my stash, and I thought it went great with the Acorn Lane collection, so I decided I was going to use it, add some more texture to my layout, and I made sure to keep all my scraps too because I figured I could use those for something else. You see my curtain keep opening. Yep, there's my cat. He stays pretty close when I'm scrapbooking. He wants to sit at my desk too, but he can't always sit on top of it, but he'll make another appearance through this video. Like I said, I'm sticking pretty close to this sketch. I really liked this sketch. And so I went ahead and did that. The only thing I kind of regret is that I could have used distressed inks on these. But I don't know if I really wanted it that grungy. So I went ahead and cut that acorn paper. My daughter, the one that is in this picture, actually picked out the papers. I like to get them involved. They like to scrapbook and stuff as well. And sometimes I won't let them use some of the things that I have, but if I'm scrapbooking them, I like to get them involved and let them, choose some of the papers and stuff. So she picked these papers out, for her layout. So I went ahead and cut these down, the way they show pretty much on the sketch itself. I thought it was a little thick, so I went ahead and trimmed it down a little bit, and I'm going to stick with those two. She had chose the yellow plaid as well, this one right here. And I figured, I knew that there was a scalloped sticker on the 12-inch cardstock sticker sheet, but I decided not to use that and just go ahead and punch this one out and use it. It may be a little different, but not much. So I went ahead and used that and added it to the top of the layout like the sketch had. I'm going to very lightly tack these down because I am going to run them through my sewing machine here in a second. I am not going to make you watch the whole process of my sewing machine. I mean, it doesn't take long at all because I really only do a couple stitches. I run it through up at the top to attach the yellow on, and then across the top of the orange plaid to the pink paper with the acorns on it as well. And in true nature to myself, I am going to scuff up all the edges and make sure, just add a little more texture. I leave the strings on from the sewing as well. This was fun. I was actually scared I was going to cut my finger because it's like cardboard, and those cuts probably hurt the worst. But I didn't cut myself. I went ahead and added some good glue on the back there. I did the Scotch Quick Dry because it holds fast. And then I went ahead and started putting my stuff on this as well. And yes, I did use quite a bit of glue on the back of that because it is corrugated, so it's only going to touch in certain places. So I made sure to add quite a bit of glue. And later on, I'm pretty sure I cut it out, but I went back in and added some more closer to the edges because if you notice, I only added it down the center because I knew I was going to be sticking things underneath it. So I'm sitting here going through all the ephemera because, of course, when I got this collection, I had to get so much ephemera, and I love it. I'm finding little bits and pieces to stick here and there. I added a little word or a little saying up at the top. I am also kind of, Hey Little Magpie, I believe is what it is, had put out a thing. And they were, use hearts, tags, flowers, and stitching on your layout. And I kind of did the sketch and that. I know this isn't Hey Little Magpie's kit or anything like that. It's just, I like getting stuff like that and kind of being inspired and mixing and matching them with things, as long as it sparks creativity. I like to do it, even if I don't have the things that they are specifically using. So I went ahead and did that on this layout as well. So there's my tag. I added that behind, the photo. I obviously had already done stitching. And then here in a little bit, I mean, I get there's flowers right there on my journaling piece, but I really wasn't considering that as flowers, air quotes here. I know you can't see that, but so I'm going through and I'm trying to see what else I'm going to pull out, what I'm going to use for a title. And honestly, I don't go big with my title. I just use this out of the sticker book, and it says Fall Sweet Fall. We were actually able to wear pants, and it was nice when we were out and about. We went hiking and found a bunch of stuff. I have a ton more pictures to scrapbook of this day out that we had. So Fall Sweet Fall was what I used for the title of this, and I don't put it where it shows the title is. Like I said, I switched up little things here and there. I add some foam to the back of that. Let's see. I keep sticking it. I'm sorry for my cat. I am going through and I'm going to find the flowers now, and I'm going to stick them underneath the little fox. And so there's flowers. That's another check off of the things that I was using. I'm going to scuff up the edges of all this stuff and just add it down as I go now. I'm going to go ahead and I add some foam to this one and then some glue to the back of that foam. Just make sure it stays good. Scuff these up and add a little glue to them. They stay perfectly fine as well. Let's see, what else do I do? I really do love this collection though. I like all the colors in it. So I think it's just perfect for fall. And I love the little fox in it. The little fox is so cute, and the little playful way that they have it posed in a lot of it. Love it. So here I'm going to de-stress the edge of the fox with my fingernail. And then I'll go ahead and stick the title down across the backside of the fox up there on the photo. And here I'll always move stuff. And I realized at that point, I hadn't stuck the photo down, but I had stuck a bunch of stuff down over it. And if you use Scotch Quick Dry, you know that sticks quick. So I just leaned it up and put glue on the back side of the photo and pushed it back down. And then I think I decided, yep, I'm going to pick up the flowers. But then I remembered hearts was the last thing I needed, which worked out perfectly fine for me. I love the way that they look on here. And so I went ahead and grabbed a few of the little cardstock ephemera hearts out of there. I left a little leaf out as well. There's that other heart. I was looking for at least a third or fourth heart. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And I'm going to look through the sticker book again to see if I can find anything else. And I know I do. I have an idea when I go to doing this of a couple more things I want to pull out. But I want to go ahead and get these stuck down. I thought about adding foam, as you see, but then I realized with that corrugated, it's not going to really work. So I went ahead and just added glue to the back of them and went ahead and added them straight down to the corrugated cardstock, and went ahead and added this one over here by the fox, and then I added a little leaf, kind of where it looked like a little flower or something. At least that's how it went in my brain. I'm going to go ahead and mark a line here on that journaling piece so I know where not to go past when I journal. And these were the little stickers that I had an idea I wanted to use when I looked through a second ago. Looking, and I found another one on the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I added that up at the top after going ahead and roughing up the edges. If you noticed, I had that little container up at the top of my layout, and that's because I had went in and added some more glue. I just wanted to make sure that everything stuck, and I had sat that up there so I could keep moving on with my layout. So I have these two little pieces that I sat down at the bottom. I had moved everything aside so I could journal. I messed up on my journaling card. The pen that I used smeared because I couldn't find this one at the time. But I found my pen, thankfully, so I went back and started to journal again. And there's my little guy deciding to come sit on my layout. He wanted to be close. I got him to move a little bit and go over to the other side. He does not care what he sits on. As long as he can be close, he doesn't care. I'm going to go ahead. I erased the lines that I had drawn on there so that I could keep things straight. And I went back here and wrote the date in so that I had that on there as well. And I went ahead and stuck that down. See, told you, he just makes himself happy and comfy. I cut that tag in half so that I could keep the other half and use it on something else. No point in losing all of it. Play with the cat for just a second. Add some glue to the back of these and stick them down on the layout as well. And as I'm looking at it now, I realize that that blue one is crooked. But here is what my layout turned out like. I really hope you enjoyed this process. I love this collection. And thank you for watching. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe and come back and see what else I make. You have a great day. Bye.